Hi everyone, I'm Sandra, mom. As you know, for those who are following, I'm a mom of someone who has a substance use disorder. And again, once again, it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video. And for those that follow know, I had open heart surgery the beginning of August. I'm not completely 100% yet, so I have been slacking on doing videos, but I thought I would hop on and just give you a quick update on what's going on with me and what's going on with my son. On a good note, I did see Ben this past weekend for the first time in a long time. It's probably been over a month. I have seen him one other time before since my surgery, so it's been twice since the beginning of August. So this past weekend I got to spend time with him, but just an FYI, Ben, a little update on Ben. He's been unhoused for the last month, but he has been very resourceful. As a mom, it's really tough knowing that my son doesn't that he's unhoused, that he's homeless. It's been tough accepting that, but I need to say that because I have been working on my tools and my self-care, it's been a little bit easier. And I had a really great chat with Ben this past weekend. I was explaining to him how I try really hard not to worry about him, and that the challenging part for me is when he doesn't have his phone and there's like no contact for a long period of time. And this past month he has lost a couple of phones, and he has been able to replace them, and as of today I haven't heard from him since yesterday because his phone hasn't been on. Either he's lost it or it needs to be charged. But in times like today, when I haven't heard from him, I use all my tools. And like I said to Ben, I know that he is resourceful. That I know for sure. He is very street smart because he's been in this position a number of times. For me, it's knowing that whatever is happening with him right in this moment has already happened. I have no control over it. I really work on my mindfulness and my self-care. The one thing with addiction, it's a horrible disease in that, we don't have any control over our loved one that has the substance use disorder. I know I don't have any control as to, what Ben chooses to do. Although I did take the opportunity this past weekend, I had him here in my home. I went to pick him up, which I got to tell you, since I've had my surgery the beginning of August, that was a pretty long journey for me and it really wiped me out. But it was definitely worth it. He came here, he had a shower. He hadn't showered in a month. And I did some laundry for him. And I did that because I wanted to spend time with him. Although while he was here, he napped here on this couch for a couple of the hours that he was here because he was pretty tired. And I could imagine, you're living outside. It's tough. Anyway, I took the opportunity to talk to him. Every time, like I've said in past videos, the last thing I say to him all the time is that I love him and that he always has choices. And this time what he said to me is, you make it sound so easy. And I'm like, that is not my intent, to make it sound easy. And I, chatted with him about that for a bit. I said, I know it's not easy. Making different choices is sometimes the hardest thing. I said, I know that living the way you're living is not easy, and making change is not easy. And we had a really good chat. He's very smart. I made sure to remind him that he does have resources. He does have phone numbers. And that's all I can do. Now that was a few days ago. Since then, I have spoken to him once. Again, his phone isn't on right now. I'm not getting in my head. This is the important thing. As a loved one, I need to stay focused on myself and my self-care. He knows I'm here. He knows I love him. He knows I'm there for recovery. For me, when I don't hear from him or I can't get in touch with him, I know that he is resourceful. I know that if he lost his phone, he has in the past called me from a phone at a gas station or a pay phone. So I know I'll hear from him sooner or later, or maybe he just needs to charge his phone. So I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to get in my head. I'm going to stay in the moment. I'm going to remind myself that what is, and I have no control over what's happening outside of my bubble here. So that basically is my update. I'm recovering. I am not 100% yet. I'm looking forward to getting back to the usual go, go, go. But I am taking this opportunity, self-care, healing. And when I get a chance, I chat with my son. And I just keep reminding myself, where there is breath, there is hope. I thank you all for your support and hope to see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Peace.